Yesterday, Harry's brother's wife decided to step out of one of her many homes for World Mental Health Day to mumble about a cause she really can care less about. Now, I originally had no plans to talk about this because I personally don't think anything that these people do is genuine. But after so many wonderful responses from her so-called fans on my previous video, I had a change of heart. She decided to make a statement by wearing a pair of earrings that was gifted to her by this mother at a previous event, but of course you gotta zoom in to see them. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I really didn't care to research about anything they did yesterday. Even the stuff that I saw on Twitter X really didn't give me much, just mostly pictures like this. I also had no idea about the earrings in particular until I saw Matter of Fact's video. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go watch it. Now, I think it was a sweet gesture, but it's hard to take this as anything other than performative because this is the same woman who leaked this lie. This lie was so diabolical that it added more gasoline to an already burning hate campaign. This was the lie that catapulted the increase in Meghan hatred and bullying, not only in the tabloids, but especially on social media, which is what we are currently seeing today. So pardon me for not giving this woman a cookie, well, in her case, a dry biscuit, for basically doing the bare minimum because quiet as kept, you gotta zoom in with a magnifying glass just to see the earrings. This is also the same woman who wore Princess Diana's earrings to Archie's christening, the same ones that Princess Diana wore to Harry's. Now, y'all know if Meghan did that at that little boy's christening, she wore some earrings that Princess Diana wore to William's christening, they would have ate her up. And let's not talk about this white dress that she wore to Harry and Meghan's wedding that she tried to convince us was yellow. I mean, to keep it a buck, if you gotta sit under a dim light in a dark church, then I hate to break it to you, it didn't work. But since we're on the subject of mental health, let's talk about the woman pictured here with Catherine and what she spent yesterday tweeting on World Mental Health Day. Now, she did start off the day posting about the Prince and Princess of Wales, but of course, if you look at the engagement there, she decided to change shift. Now, how we went from this positive story about Catherine to this is beyond me. Now, I did forget to take a screenshot of the engagement, but we can almost tell exactly what the engagement looks like compared to the previous one. So she spent most of the day not talking about the wonderful cause that H&M was supporting, but basically about Meghan's outfit. She did post about Catherine's speech, but apparently nobody cares, so then she moved on. Now, you guys can pause to read here because this is basically them talking to families that had lost their children behind social media, things that people like her do consistently on a daily basis. Here's another one about Meghan's hideous outfit. I thought we were focusing on World Mental Health. Then we throw in a little Prince and Princess of Wales tweet, but of course, like the previous tweets, nobody cares. We're back to talking about Meghan's outfits again. Same ridiculous talking points. Then we're going to talk about Harry. Not really much emphasis on his brother, though, but he's supposed to be the heir to the throne, the next person that's supposed to be king. Now, this screenshot in particular really absolutely disgusted me, and I read some of the comments. They were just absolutely deplorable. These were parents that had lost their children, and they were talking about how the parents weren't happy to see them. These are grieving parents, by the way. And I'm sure maybe somebody got tired of it because she's like, last thoughts on this outfit after you posted about it, I don't know, 11 times. Now, the funniest part about this tweet is they attempted to throw shade at Harry and Meghan, referencing a queen and a king that nobody knows who these people are. I actually had to Google what kingdom they were from, and I didn't even write it down before I made this video, which I probably should have because I forgot that fast. But I think they are either the king and queen of Norway, Finland, I don't know, one of those Scandinavian European countries. But apparently because they were able to walk around freely because nobody knew who they were, that's basically why they feel like H&M, like they're being extra. It's funny. And let me remind you, this woman is pictured here with Catherine, the Princess of Wales, who's supposed to be the future queen of the United Kingdom. By the way, I think most of the high fashion magazines would disagree with your opinion on Meghan's ensemble. They really don't care about the opinion of someone whose teeth still haven't graduated from kindergarten. Now, I'm assuming that somebody might be setting Catherine up at this point because I find it ironic that not one but two Meghan Markle stalkers just so happen to be in that same walkabout. Now, I'm not for sure if Kinsey has a picture with Kate like she has with the other deranger, but I mean, this looks very sus, doesn't it? This is also the same woman that was sitting on this panel here while they were discussing putting together a crowdfunding source so they can basically take a tour to Montecito to harass and stalk Harry and Meghan. But I'm supposed to think that this woman actually cares about mental health, because I would like to see her, or at least the palace or some unidentified source, to come out and condemn these actions from these people that seem to be associated with her. Now, before I end this video, this is what was allowed on their verified royal page on Twitter. And I believe this was at the time when they were Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and they were wishing a happy third birthday to Archie, Prince Archie, that is. This is what was allowed, and I don't recall any of these comments actually being removed. But if you go on that page and you start posting about a certain rose, watch you get blocked or watch your comments be hidden. That's all I'm saying. I don't believe these people care about mental well-being. I think this is all a farce, and y'all really should have just stayed off of my video, because you really have no room to come on my video talking about how Harry and Meghan have no room to speak about mental health or mental illness, when this person in particular has caused so much mental illness towards two people in particular who've done absolutely nothing to her. And guess what? She has enabled it. She has allowed her fans to enable it. They have allowed the British media to enable it, and they've done absolutely nothing about it.